everyone and welcome to Hoopla Kids Recipes. Today I'm going to show you how to make easy chocolate truffles in 4 different ways. These are so much fun and so delicious. First up, we're going to be making the classic truffle, and we're going to head to the hob with 1.5 cups of heavy cream. I'm adding 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips and giving it a good stir. This is over low heat. We want all of the chocolate chips to melt. Perfect. Mix until you achieve a smooth consistency and then pour the batter into a greased bowl. We're going to freeze that for 1 hour or until it's solid. And then once that is solid, we're going to roll it into our truffle shape. That's a great ball. Now we're rolling this into cocoa powder. I've got about 1 cup of cocoa powder on a plate. And that's it. That's how you make a classic truffle. Next up, we're making a white chocolate chip truffle. We're starting again with 1/2 cup of heavy cream, except this time we're adding 3 cups of white chocolate chips. Give it a good stir. Now we're going to put it into a bowl. Let that sit in the fridge for about 15 minutes. And then take 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips and pour it into the truffle mixture. Set that in the fridge for 3 hours or until it's solid. Now we can make it into a ball. Perfect. We're going to cover this ball in 1 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips that have been melted over the hob. Once they're hardened, we're going to drizzle with white chocolate that has been melted. Delicious! Now you just need to eat them. That's the white chocolate chip truffle. Next, we're going to be making chocolate peanut butter truffles. I've got 2 cups of heavy cream, and I'm adding 3 cups of chocolate. Pour the mixture into a bowl. Let that set in the fridge for a couple of hours or until it's solid. And once it is, we're going to take a spoonful and shape it into a ball shape. Now that's done, we're going to dip it into 1 cup of peanut butter that we've melted. And then roll that in crushed peanuts. Yum! Chocolate peanut butter truffles. Finally, we're going to be making cookies and cream truffles. Yum! We're going to start off with 24 Oreos. We're removing the cream from the center. Put that in 1 bowl and keep all the cookies in another. Now we're going to take the cookies and we're going to crush them. The easiest way to do this is to pop them in a sandwich bag and then hit them with a rolling pin. Great! Let's head to the hob and combine 3 cups of white chocolate chips with 1/2 cup of heavy cream, as well as 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Yum! These are going to be delicious. Pour it into a bowl and let it set. Once it's hard enough, take a spoonful and let's roll the truffle up. Dip the truffles in 1 cup of melted semi-sweet chocolate. And now let's cover them in Oreo crumbs. Perfect! Cookies and cream truffles. And there you have it, easy chocolate truffles in 4 different ways. Brazilian truffles, 4 ways. The first one we're going to make is a classic brigadeiro. So let's start off with 1 tablespoon of butter and 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. We're adding this to a saucepan and we're going to heat it. But first we're adding 1/4 cup of cocoa powder. Make sure you stir it all together. We want to stir continuously until you can see the bottom of the pot when you drag your spoon through. Now we're going to pour into a greased plate and chill for 1 hour. It should be solid. Take a chunk out of your bowl and let's roll it into a truffle shape. Now all we need to do is to roll the ball in chocolate sprinkles. Yum! There you have it, a chocolate brigadeiro, a classic brigadeiro truffle. Next up, we're going to make a coconut brigadeiro. It's a similar process with 1 tablespoon of butter and 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. But instead of chocolate, we're adding half a cup of coconut milk. Give it a stir. We're now going to pour this into a bowl as well and let it chill. Once it's solid, repeat the process. Take a chunk and shape it. We want to make a ball shape. Yum! We're now rolling this ball in coconut flakes. And there you have it, a coconut brigadeiro. Next up, we're making a cookies and cream brigadeiro. Let's start with some Oreos. I've got 10. I'm separating the centers from the biscuits. I'm taking the biscuits and I'm crushing them in a sandwich bag using a rolling pin. Now let's head to the hob. With 1 tablespoon of butter and 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk. We're going to add the cream centers from the Oreo this time and give them a good stir. It should be smooth. As usual, pour it into a bowl and let that set in the fridge. Now take your spoonful and shape it. We want a perfect circle. Now let's cover our ball in crushed Oreos. This might be my favorite, cookies and cream brigadeiros. Finally, we're going to make strawberry brigadeiros. We're starting at the hob with 1 cup of fresh strawberries chopped and half a cup of water. To this, we're adding 14 ounces of sweetened condensed milk and giving it a good stir. The strawberries will reduce down. Perfect. This is a great consistency. Now we're going to pour it into a bowl and let it chill. It should be solid, so take your spoon after it's cold and let's shape our truffle. Perfect. We now want to cover this in sprinkles. Delicious! Ready to serve. And there you have it, a strawberry brigadeiro. And that's how you make Brazilian truffles 4 ways. Delicious! Thanks for watching Hoopla Kids Recipes. Bye!